So the first question has been dropped because of the error in the options. None of the options will be correct in this case. So we actually move on to the second question. So we are told over here that is the first day of the month is Friday and the last day is Sunday. So let's consider, say the first day is Friday. Therefore, uh, after 1 week, the eighth day will be also Friday. On the 15th, it will be also Friday. Next, after 7 days, after on the 22nd of that month, it will be Friday too. Like that, 29th of the month will be also a Friday. So 30. So if 29th is a Friday, 30 will be a Saturday, and 31 will be a Sunday. So we see that the over here we are actually provided with the data that is the last day is a Sunday. So we see that the last day Sunday it turns out to be a 31st. So we actually do the hit and trial method over here. So we have to see that which of the given months actually ends with 31st. So it's only B, that is July, because the rest of the months, September, April, they end on 30th, and you know for February. So it's not possible on 31st except July. So the correct option is B, July. Next question is an interesting question. So in this case, you have to actually find out the logic. Okay. So see over here, when we actually do 7 into 2 plus 1, we get 15. That is 7 into 2, 14 plus 1, get 15. Over here, we do 15 into 2, 30 minus 1. Then we get 29. So we see that the number is getting multiplied by 2 and it is being alternatively summed or being, that is it is being subtracted by 1. So it's very alternative. So over here we do plus, over here we do a subtraction, next we will do addition again. So it's 29 into 2 plus 1. Okay, so over here we will do 59 into 2 minus 1. So that is 118 minus 1 is 117. So the correct option is option B. Moving to the next question. So here we have some statements as well as some conclusions. So we see that uh, it has been provided that all boxes are green. Then we see that some greens have shoes. Therefore, we know that all boxes have shoes in them. So if all boxes are green and some greens are shoes, some greens have shoes, then we mean that all boxes have shoes. No shoes is red. Now we see the conclusions. No box is red. Is it true? Yes, it's true. Because we see that over here it's been clearly mentioned that all boxes are green. Therefore, there is no possibility that that any boxes of any other color except green. So the first one is absolutely correct. Second conclusion, all shoes are green. Is it true? No, because it has been mentioned that no shoes is red, but it hasn't been mentioned that that the shoes can be of any other color or not. Therefore, we can't infer this because there is no clear uh, conception provided to us regarding this conclusion. Okay, there is no I think clear, that is statement provided. Okay. Third one, few shoes in the red box. Has it been mentioned? No, it hasn't been mentioned over here anywhere clearly. So the only proper conclusion that we can infer from the three statements is only one. So only one follows will be the correct option over here. Coming to the next question. So see, over here the rectangle represents students. Okay, so this is the rectangle. The circle represents musicians. The triangle represents sports person, this one, and the square, this one, it represents girls. So we have to find the number which actually represents both the musician as well as the girl students. That is, it will be musician as well as girl students. Okay. So the logic applies to both. We have to find the number who are the musician as well as the girl. So we find that what has been represented for the musician. So we see that the circle represents the musicians and the girl is being represented by the square. So we see, so just forget the other figures and just take into consideration the square for the girls and the circle for the musicians. So we see that if this is the circle and this is the square. For example, I'm drawing it roughly so it won't actually it's not looking at the square. So just wait. Sorry again. So I hope it now looks more or less like a square. Yeah. So we see that the common is this part. This portion is common to both the circle as well as the square, and the number written over here is it is 5. So the number 5 is common to both the circle and the square. So that means the answer is option C, 5. That is, there are 5 such people who are in the circle as well as in the square. That means who are the musicians as well as they are the girls. Okay, so this satisfies the mentioned condition. So it's 5. Now the final question. So actually this is actually based on your this is actually nothing much difficult. You have to actually view it very carefully so that you don't miss out the figures. Okay, so let's do it. See, this is the first triangle. This is the second. This is the third. Okay, next. This is the fourth. This is the fifth. This is the sixth. This is the seventh. This entire thing is the eighth. So till now we get 8 triangles. Next, we have to draw another more line over here. Okay, so this is 9th, this is 10th, this is 11, this is 11, this is 12, and this triangle is the 13th triangle. So in total we have 13 triangles. So that's all. Thank you for tuning in.